So we are up here prepping for deer season. Dana, she's never hunted from a tree stand before. We wanted to get her out here a month ahead of the season so she could practice climbing up and using the safety harness, getting strapped in. A lot of stuff to do. We had to get the stand set up first. Michael came out and helped us with that. Now to get this spot set up, we picked a trail that went down through the woods here and set the stand up about 20 yards off the trail, about 20-25 yards off the trail. To sweeten the spot all summer long, we've been running a salt lick. Now we like to run a salt lick in all our hunting spots, and we try to keep that going here on this private land we hunt. In a few weeks, just before the season opens, we'll start putting some corn out too. That's not all we have to do to get prepared for deer season. You want to make sure you're well practiced with your archery gear. Now I'll get started with that about a month before the season starts. I know it's better to shoot all summer, but with work obligations and everything, it's hard to find time a lot of times. So about a month before the season starts, I like to get started with a very heavy shooting regime. I'll just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot a bunch of arrows. I'm not really worried about accuracy at this point in time. What I'm doing is I'm building my form, I'm getting that muscle memory down, and getting just all the muscles back in shape. After a few weeks of that, I'll start paying a little more attention to accuracy, trying to hit that 10 ring every time I shoot. It won't be about a bunch of arrows, it'll be about a few that are on target. After you've dialed your bow in, go ahead and take a few shots with your broadheads. Now I'll take the broadheads, I keep a set of dull blades. I'll put the dull blades in the broadhead and take a few shots with that arrow. Make sure it's on target. And then just before I hunt, I'll switch the sharp blades, the factory fresh, laser sharpened blades, back into the ferrule of the head. So it's as sharp as it's going to get. If you're hunting from an elevated platform, make sure to practice from an elevated platform as well. That way you can be sure you're dialed in. Now, did you have fun up in that stand, Dana?
No, it was kind of scary.
It scared you a little bit? You'll get used to it. She'll get used to it. I bet she's got some great video of some hunts coming. Now, before we go, we're going to put up this, set up a trail cam here on our salt lick and see who's visiting and what time of day they're coming through at. And we're going to go ahead and clear out. And season opens here in 6 weeks. I bet you get some good video from that stand.
I think so.
We'll see what happens. Until the season opens, though, be sure to join us on some of our past hunts where we've taken some really nice deer off this property. We'll see you again soon at CamoChairProductions.com.